Can you hear me now? I don't know how this goddamn works. And I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyways, good morning, Earthlings. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Uh, hello. Let's see. Hello, Izuku. Hello, Anategi. Hello, Amasia. Hello, One Little Cat Feed. Hello, Cheese. Hello, Dedita. Hello, my ear trumpet. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. I'm gonna lurk as everyone too tired, especially I have so much to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna need to sleep early now, so good night. That's completely fine, Izuku. I appreciate you stopping by still. Have a good night and I'll see you soon, okay? We can hear you. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so hold on. If there's anyone who has any idea how the goddamn multi-track on OBS and Twitch works, let me know. Because I have allowed multiple tracks for YouTube. I have my audio and my mic separately. And I wanted to have them on different tracks, but not together. But when I do record, it works that way. I have separate tracks and I can hear both, but when I stream it, one or the other is muted for the stream, and I don't understand why, even though everything is on. So I'm just like, what? Had a dentist appointment earlier today, and my mouth hurts. Still happens every time. Yeah, yeah. So I'm assuming that they were doing something to you, right? I literally just woke up again, guys. So I still have the goddamn cough, and I hate it so much. I'm not sick, but like I still have, yeah. I can't get rid of it. Mm. I'm sorry for yesterday, guys. I had a really bad headache in the morning, even though, because the headache started already on Wednesday night when I went to bed, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sleep it off, you know. It's gonna disappear. It's gonna be fine. But then I woke up and I still had the goddamn headache, and I was like, are you serious?" So I thought like, "Oh, maybe I just need a coffee, or I just need to eat." Hell nah. It was all the way till afternoon, and then finally I started feeling a little bit better, so I started working on some stuff. So yeah, I'm sorry for yesterday, but hey, here we are. Yeah, fixed two tooths. Next appointment on March, I think, but feel like they fucked up, but you never know. Oh no. Really? It's nothing. Ice cold white monster at 5 p.m. can fix it. Sorry. I don't think that's a good idea. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. Oh my god. I'll tell you guys, this whole week is cold. It's snowing. There's more snow coming on Monday, and I'm just like, can we skip to the spring, please, already? It is, trust me, source, trust me, bro. Exactly. I'm in a Zoom call with teacher Aze. You chose the worst time of day for me because I'm doing school. It's okay, Ty. I'm sorry. Also, hi. I'm sure that the Zoom call's not gonna last longer than I'm gonna be streaming, so you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Also, I skipped yesterday's stream because I had a headache, so here we are today. But don't worry, it's gonna be Sunday stream as usual. Please don't have caffeine before a dentist appointment. Cheese, you know something? Like why? What? Why not? I mean, I usually when I go to dentist, I don't I don't eat anything because it's usually in the morning. So I don't eat anything. I drink only water. I don't even have my coffee just because. But I'm really curious, what does it do if you drink caffeine? I never did that, so I'm just genuinely curious. But then was called to walk there for almost 2 kilometers when it was minus 23. Yep, in the morning when I had to go there at 10:30. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, we got when it was 2 days ago at night. Yeah, it went down almost to minus like 27 or so. So yeah, it's cold. It's so goddamn cold. After this one, I do wait until 12:35 for my next one, so it should be fine, I guess. Okay, Ty. I'll be here for most of this, I'm sure. That's okay. That's okay. Just make sure focus on your school stuff, and it's okay. You can be here. You can be here every time you have a break, okay? So, guys, let me just adjust stuff here a little bit. There we go. Excuse me, I'm gonna have a little cough. It's still morning, so everything's settling. So guys, oh, hold on. You shouldn't have caffeine before a dentist appointment since it thinks the blood and makes it harder to stop any bleeding. Oh, if complication comes up, and it also can have negative interaction with painkillers or numbing solutions. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Wait, so you're telling me when I sometimes trying to, like if there's anything that I use a painkiller for and then I have a coffee, I'm actually sabotaging myself? I understand the thing in the blood. Yeah, that this also goes for afterwards as well. Cold, yes, I had to shovel snow from the driveway of my uncle's new house and almost got frostbite, and that's why you wear gloves. Yes, Aze. Okay, great. Okay. Well, it doesn't happen that often for me, so that's fine. But good to know. Good to know. Yeah, the caffeine makes that makes sense. 100%. Okay. I will. I, where's Nini? He would totally have some even more like details as a biologist. I had my morning energy drink a couple hours before the appointment. Of course, as I smoke, I had a bunch of cigarettes. Last one being right before I entered the building. Oh my god, I feel so sorry for your dentist, Anatek. I feel so sorry for him. Did you like? I'm judging you. I'm judging you hard. Thank you, one little kid for the 20 stream streak. Wow, that's long one already. Guys, I still can't believe you that you guys managed to like actually be here for like 20 streams straight. Damn, or even more. Hi JD and hi Lucky. How are you guys? Welcome, welcome. Good morning to you. I can't associate energy drink in morning. Yeah, me too. Like energy drink, like actual energy drink comes usually during afternoons if I'm like really tired and I cannot get nap or anything like that, or like in the evening if I want to stay awake for a little longer. But I don't usually drink or have energy drinks at home or around at all. So like usually if I have to, like, I'm just going for another coffee. Yeah, no, there's only coffee or tea in the morning. There's nothing else. Can't like getting a kick from an energy drink straight from the morning. You are like, I'm if I drank an energy drink in the morning, any time between like 8 a.m. till 11, I'm dead. But I'm literally like, my day is over at 1 p.m. There is no way. It just drains you. Well, excuse me, that was a bad cough. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Good morning, as a hello, Lucky. Hello. I'm more like a coffee person. Coffee Nation Rice. Don't do that, guys. Don't be like Anatek or whoever said that. Exactly. Exactly. Still frozen indoors. Ooh. Yeah. My stove is running technically non-stop for these last little days. Past couple days. Oh my god, brain, please. Literally. Where's my help? Hello? Oh, here. Okay. Do what you mean. Don't be like, I don't think that was kind of personal. I didn't say that. It was Ty. I just read the message, okay? Good morning, JD. How are you doing? I drink the gamer stuff to wake up because coffee bad? No. No, 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 no. Coffee's not bad, okay? Coffee's not bad. Excessive drinking of coffee is bad, but like a cup of coffee is not bad. Okay? Says the person who has a half a liter of a coffee for in the morning, but still. Well, I was once again lucky. Both dentists were big titty ladies, so it was nice sitting there on a dentist chair and have titties just pressing against your head for an hour. 5 out of 5 would go again next week. You're crazy. Okay. Hey, Asa, do you have any of those muffins? I don't have a muffins. I didn't have muffins for a long time. Good for you, I guess. Oh, and I think you're lucky bastard. Coffee ravages my insides no matter how it's treated. Oh. Well, okay. If you have literal some type of a bad reaction to it, that's justified. Okay? It's fine. So much coffee, I just drink 1 cup a day. How the roads are still under ice. Yee. You're testing luck by having an energy drink before a dentist trip. No muffins? Yeah, no muffins. No muffins. No, 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 no. I mean, I don't. Okay. The thing is, okay. Who said that? Oh, little cat feet. Yeah. I'm having like, I have this big mug. You know, that's usually like a half a liter, approximately. That I have my morning coffee in, and that's it. That's usually, I have only 1 coffee a day. That's enough. I don't usually go for a second one unless I actually didn't sleep at night. So that's the good thing. That's the good thing. Also, I made it super sweet. I think I added way too much sugar. But it's not bad. It's not bad. But half a liter? It's not that bad. It's 50 milliliters, 500 milliliters. It's not that bad. It's like having a it's like having a latte, in those like big glasses. It's almost the same amount. Also, don't forget that I'm not drinking a black coffee. I hate that, by the way. I usually do one big spoon of a coffee, and then I put sugar and milk, and I do almost half and half sometimes, depending how much coffee I put in. how the how the how the how the spoon was big. I only follow lovely VTubers. Join the chaos. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Really appreciate it. Welcome to chaos. So yeah, okay, I don't go like in very rare occasions. I go half and half on milk and water. Usually it's like 3/4 water and then quarter of milk. So it's not black coffee, okay? It's not that at all. I guess to each to their own. I, on the other hand, will prefer not doing that. My mind immediately think it was 2 times ground coffee I usually drink. No, no, I do only one. I do only one. I don't like strong coffees. Mine is literally I do lattes type of stuff. My coffee is always latte. Which, by the way, I don't know how many times I said it before, but I do actually have a barista course. I have a certificate I did in high school, and I can be a barista, and I know how to make all kinds of coffee and differentiate stuff and everything. Um, so technically, I think that the certificate says that I can work in like over 160 countries that it's valid in. So cool. I spent up all night until 4 something in the morning watching a streamer who streams for 9 hours from 10 to 7 or 6 in the morning in my time zone. Damn. I mean, oh my god. I still don't understand people who can go for that long almost every goddamn day. Like, those people, those streamers, like, I could technically go for that because I'm at home. But sometimes already after 3 hours, I'm just like, blah. I'm just like, I can't anymore. Like, it's a lot of yapping, it's a lot of like staying in one spot, and like, I don't know. I think 3 hours is great. Sometimes between 3 to 5 hours or 2 to 4 hours is like perfect for a stream. Why would you stream like almost every day for 8 plus hours? I don't understand how people do it. Like, I understand that technically it's a like as if they were, in at actual job, but and I know I said the word, I'm sorry. Um but like yeah, even after I'm done with stream, I still sit at the PC and like work on other stuff, but like I don't have to talk, I can just stand up whenever I want. I can just, do my own things. I can eat, I can do stuff. I just don't understand how people can do that. Speaking of stream streak, it's quite funny. I only redeemed daily spell 11 times but have 20 stream streaks. Yeah, because you didn't because you sometimes forgot to redeem daily spellcasts. It happens. You're lucky that it doesn't erase. If there was it would be interesting if there was just like a stream streaks, like if you miss, you're just back to zero. If I that daily spellcast doesn't work that way. I don't even know if I could make it work that way. I think that would need extra stuff. So yeah. Hi, Benz. How are you? Yes, and we spoke about as a coffee shop, so try opening your own cafe so we can come visit and buy your coffee. I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot of work. I don't know, barista have certification, different country, different law, I guess. Um, so in my high school, okay, in my country, in my home country, in Czech Republic, uh, so I know that we were talking about it before, but yeah, like, so we already have a majors in high schools, okay? So you don't need to go to university at all, and you get like special certificates and stuff. It's like a trade school, low key, okay? A lot of places. So you already in high school you choose what major you want to do, and then you have the qualifications to work like anywhere, and it should count. It's equivalent, like the education that you get is equivalent of like, let's say in America, like trade schools, colleges, and stuff like that. That's an equivalent, but we already have it in high school, okay? So, uh, so yeah, so we get all these certificates that are like, yeah, they have those stamps of like organizations that are like recognized by European Union and like other countries and everywhere. So yeah, so when I did that, because my major was hospitality and services, so technically like I learned everything from being a waitress or chef all the way up to like working at hotel, like owning a hotel, let's say, working at hotel, F&B manager, and all of those stuff. So I have qualifications to do all of that, and there was also um, like a tourism stuff. So I can also do a lot of like, I can work like in information centers or a tour guide, or um, like a camp animator. I think that it's we call it like that. So technically, like a camp counselor or something, or those people who are like creating programs for groups of people that are traveling somewhere, for example. So yeah, I have all of those qualifications apparently. And I wanted to, when we had like the food side of education, I wanted to do, because I love coffee, so we had two courses that we could choose. One was barista for the coffee, and then working at bar, so like cocktails, alcohol, and all of those stuff, right? So, but that one was more expensive, and I didn't really want to learn that. Not really interested of making my own alcohol, Loki, mixing my own alcohol. So I was just like, no, you know what? I would love to make all kinds of different coffees, and I love coffee. So yeah, so I did the barista course, and now I have a certificate that is like, oh yeah, this person actually has an education to do that, that kind of stuff. So I think that's cool. Hi Nico, how are you? Welcome. As there is mystical hotel. Nah. I don't know why she streams that long, as if she has all the time in the world and sleeps during the day, so she streams for hours and end at night. What type of life is that? Like, come on, like, are you doing anything else besides sleeping and gaming? Sitting on a PC? Like, when do you shower? When do you cook for yourself? When do you take care of things around the house? Get a life, touch some grass. Oh my god, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Unless I understand that at the point when you're making so much money out of that 8 hour of streaming and content creation that you don't need to do anything else, and you pay other people to do it for you. Shoot the Butler, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Pose for the camera. Paparazzi time. Yeah, sure. How are you? Welcome, welcome. We have that too, but I think I never get my certification after graduation. I was in HVAC school and I need another training to get my certification. That's just so stupid. We just do everything in those 4 years. It's filled with all the goddamn education you can possibly get. And once you're done with that, you're done. You can work in all of those spheres that I mentioned, you know, and you're fine. You're recognized. Yes, you can go further. There is actually, we have a special school for like hotel and tourism, like a college type, like a university you can go even into more greater detail. But that's just like, oh my god. That's just too much. And also, if I'm not mistaken, that one is private. So yeah, like that's just like I think that one, because I think that one person from our high school decided to go that way. And I think that they will actually teach you a lot of more stuff when it comes to like a global tourism and hotels. So like each other country, how they are doing things, even though there are some like worldwide standards, right? But yeah, you can if you want, but it's not necessary. Only with that high school stuff, it's enough, and you're fine. You don't need to do anything else. Another day in the snow-covered trenches. Yeah, pretty much, Nico. Pretty much. And there's even more snow coming here, so it's gonna be blah. Even more blah. You can't just tell people to touch grass. For example, at the moment here in Finland, there's like minimum 20 centimeters snow everywhere. I can't be bothered to dig just to touch a grass. You know, okay. Don't take it too literally, okay? Don't take it too literally. Just go outside. Or not necessarily go outside, but like stand up from your PC and do something else. That's kind of the get away from online, from the internet. That's the meaning of touching the grass. Don't take it too literally. Hidden credits. Don't criticize others for their schedule, as I ain't a damn person here be judging you. Don't judge the streamers I watch. I'm not judging them, okay? I'm just like literally saying like, I don't understand how people do that. Like, if it's good for them, if they are not like complaining about anything, if that's exactly how they love it and how they are happy, and if it works for them, all good. All good. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging anyone. Okay. There's no judgment. It's just for me, my personal opinion is like, I don't understand how you guys do it. Like, it's just like I am not able to do that way. Hi Jack, how are you? Welcome. Good morning, good morning. How are you doing? Usually in my country, join another HVAC company to get experience and reference certification isn't needed. Maybe if we want to work abroad, we need to have certification to acknowledge internationally. Probably. The thing is, yeah, I understand that the main difference also between the education in Czech Republic and like what I've seen in North America, for example, in the US or Canada or other places, is that you guys do only like you go to classes and learn about the stuff, but you don't have the working experience. While us, we stay at school and learn about stuff in the first 2 to 3 years, and then technically the last year of your high school you spend it all by working around all kinds of places, and you have to do it like you have a work terms, or uh and in the first and second year as well, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, for a month you were sent to one of designated places around the city to work and get an experience, and that all counts as a work experience for possible, like when you're trying to get a job. So that's the cool thing. They already make us work during high school to get the experience. So it was interesting. She's also a fellow VTuber like you. Can you imagine she actually goes outside unless she actually has to. Being a VTuber doesn't mean that you cannot go outside, okay? Unless you are Iron Mouse and you have something a little bit different excuse for it, which is completely goddamn justified. You know, it doesn't make a difference between a normal flesh tuber or a VTuber. If you have no medical condition that doesn't allow you to go outside, low key. There's no excuse. No excuse. But if you're happy in your cave and you don't want to go outside, and you don't need to go, and if you're happy, if you're not complaining, I have no problem with that. I don't personally understand. I wouldn't be able to do that, but hey, everyone has their own preferences, and that's completely fine. Touch local terrain isn't as sketchy as touch the grass. You're not wrong, Cheese. You're not wrong. Doing okay. Just need to make it through today. Something going on today. Something special. Something interesting. Or is it just like, oh, it's the last day of a weekday? It's a Friday, last day before the weekend. So just today and we'll be free, that kind of thing. Nah, just work. Okay, I see. Bringing up one of the most popular VTubers in the entire world to compare to a smaller indie VTubers in a sense space, you think, as a... You're taking it too literally, okay? You're taking it too literally. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. There are even similar size to Iron Mouse people, VTubers, and they are having life outside being a VTuber. So many of them, that they will stand up after they are done with stream and they go and do things, they don't stream for 12 hours a day. That's what I mean. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Anyways, guys. So yeah, guys, how many of you seen, I mean, probably a lot of you guys. But yeah, guys, what do you think? What do you think? How do you like the announcement of the talk show, guys? The PurpleWave. How did you guys like it? Also, let me bring something on. Let me move myself slightly. I thought it was great. Hold on. Let me media source. No, not a media source. Cancel. It's an image. B. That's fine. Browse. Where is it? Let me bring it here. Where's my PurpleWave? PurpleWave here. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah, it's too big. Here we are. Okay. Yeah. Oh, just move myself back again. Doesn't really matter where I put it. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I was working on this Canva thingy for a long time. I made multiple other ones for like TikTok and other stuff, right? But yeah, like I was working in the last little bit. I was working on like the scenes and like how the studio is gonna look like and everything. So I'm looking forward. As I'm still cooking in a inappropriate joke about the purple wave thingy. Just wait and see when I'm done cooking. Oh god. I can hear my favorite music on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, Kazi. As a why you're purple? Because I have always been purple. So yeah, I was actually so hold on, guys. So I know that we were talking about those like when we were first in the initial part of like what is it going to be, okay? What is it going to be? Hold on, let me place it here in the corner. Here we go. um so when we were first initially talking about like what is it going to be, like I know that we were talking about like is it gonna be like a podcast type of thing? Is it gonna be like interviews or whatever? So I was thinking about it. I was doing a little field research. Field research a little. And I seen that like there's a lot of people who are doing podcasts or like those like super long stuff. And everybody is doing it on streams. I didn't see, or like they do repost them to YouTube, but it's like 2 hours long stuff. And and they just literally take the VOD, and that's about it. Hi, Sheriff. How are you? Welcome. So I was looking, and like nobody's doing what I am intending to do, like having an actual talk show. Okay, yes, there is a Caracaroso, 100%. Um, he's doing. They are doing. They're doing like talk show, a small talk show on a Whoop chat when there is a Whoop chat. So they are doing that there, and they are streaming it, um, which is also a really good idea. But I was thinking more like, it would be fun because I don't think like I want to make it a little bit more interesting. So not just like have a regular just scene and just talk, for 2 hours about like random stuff. There's nothing bad about that, right? Like it's fine. But I was thinking like what if I take the actual talk shows that you guys can see in a TV shows. Uh I'm sure every country has some type of a talk show, when there's the host and it's like up to an hour, usually 40 minutes or so long, and they have those like up to 3 guests, and each of them have like 15 minutes, let's say, like 50 minutes space to talk, or like 20 with each other, right? There's maybe some like fun moment, some type of things in the middle, like sneaked in, and it's like it goes, right? There's a little bit different stuff, and it's all cool, nice, interesting people and interesting topics. So I was thinking exactly that, and I was looking and searching YouTube, and I couldn't find anyone who would be doing exactly that. Yes, there's their podcast when they're like 5 different VTubers, talking about stuff, but it's not actually made as a like the, as a show. So yeah, I'm working on that, and I'm really looking forward to that. And hopefully in the next, hmm, let's see. I would love to produce first episode in February. It would be cool. I was thinking about doing 2 episodes per month, approximately, even more, like if it goes well. But I still have certain stuff that I need to finish before I do my first ever episode. So yeah. So yep. uh, we're excited to see PurpleWave happen. I'm excited too. Curious about the orbs on your back, so magical. Oh, the decorations on my background. Yeah. uh, if hold on. If Aza is purple and has always been PurpleWave talk show, when does it happen? Once a month would be appropriate, and the PurpleWave could amplify. You know what coming once a month, letting it all out while talking about interesting stuff. Get bonked. Get goddamn bonked. I'm doing well. Glad to hear that, Sheriff. And those wondering, yes, sometimes I have a mind of a low IQ animal. Yeah, I do agree. So, do you have any thoughts on the topics for your first episode? So, I was thinking about doing it actually like not having me having topics, but uh as I have the guests, I'm gonna be focusing it a little bit on them and what they are about, like if they have any projects, anything interesting, something about them, what they have been up to, what they are doing in a content creation, and stuff like that. So like yeah, there might be like we might get on some type of a topic, obviously, but like mostly I want to be like focusing it like on them and give them a place to talk, promote themselves if they want to talk about some passion projects, how they are like doing, how they are uh how seriously they are taking their content creation, what tips, tricks, whatever, stuff like that. Or if they want to talk about like completely random stuff, like that's all. But yeah, those type of things. Entropy Cat. The ship used to have an important name. Back when there was thousands of people to call it by that name. Now barely 100 humans remain inside this empty floating cathedral. As far as anyone else in the galaxy was concerned, the Fate flagship of the Nestorian, I cannot pronounce that word, had suffered a fulmination emergence incident, and the entire crew had been swallowed by hell itself. May their souls find the glory of hope. Interesting. Are you going to have guests for every topic? Maybe someone kind of knowledgeable about a certain topic? I'm not gonna be focusing guests around the topics, but the topics around the guests. And I do have couple bigger names in mind. I have connections as well, so I can actually bring in some interesting personalities that are actually like good in their own field and within their hobbies and within their qualifications. So I think that it's gonna be really interesting. Hi Akira. Also, I just noticed Yuki Min. Um, also hi Visni. Told I would cook inappropriate thing about it. Did I disappoint? Absolutely not. Am I proud of delivering what I promised? Absolutely yes. I blah. No. Bongs, tentacles, whips, chips, dips, it's all the same. Well, it was true. Grand Sister Admiral Aurelia did release all the bindings to the ship's cores. Some anorexic, frail half demon did rattle against the hull for a couple of days, but that's not what killed thousands of Inquisitors. Aurelia sent most of them of an escape pods with a nice pension. Her pet archangel took care of the more zealous ones. Only the very few she could trust remained now, the ones that mattered to her. What kind of fanfiction is that? Hi, Peach Cookie, how are you? Greetings, greetings. Hey, enjoy the rest of the streamer room, bro. Just got home from work finally, and time to go play some games. Alright, you have a good time, Anatek. You have a good time, and see you next time, okay? I'm good. How about yourself? Well, I'm having my coffee. I'm warm. I'm not cold. I don't have a headache. So yeah, I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing good, like 100%. So yeah. Anyways, guys. Brain. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. So yeah. For PurpleWave, I would love to like. I'm not saying that it's not gonna be like both ways, but yeah, I would love to more be focusing like on the VTubers, on the guests that I will invite. And usually, I think I'm kind of thinking I would do maybe like only one guest per show, because it would be really hard to like do multiple. But there might be a case when I do it. But I don't think I'm gonna have like up to 3, because it's just too much. Also, I would have to move like my cameras and my settings and everything like way too much to fit like 3 people. Also, when it comes to because another reason why I want to do it like offline, not on stream, is like it's gonna be way easier for me to record and make it work when we are gonna be using the VTube Studio, the multiplayer, for example, to capture everybody, or we can use stream together browser source offline. So having to stream, it's gonna be another what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if I streamed it, it would be like way too heavy on everything, on the internet connection and stuff. So like, if I don't stream it and just record everything, it's gonna be way easier for me to capture the other guests, right? So that's my point. Also, again, no possible rates. No, I don't have to worry about alerts. I don't have to worry about other stuff. So I can just literally record what I need to record, and it can be also anytime, whenever the guests have the time, right? So I will not destroy my whatever algorithm statistics or whatever is on my Twitch for now, right? Because if I'm having people from like Asia or somewhere else, it's gonna be really hard to schedule when we are gonna be doing the talk show. So if I was streaming it, it would be like these streams would be like all over the place, because it doesn't mean that I would do the talk shows only in the morning, because I want to be as much flexible for the guests, so I can get them in actually, so they don't have to shift their schedule for me, but I can just like put them anywhere I want, right? So less technical difficulties occurring, right? The scheduling is gonna be easier for them. I don't have to worry about a lot of things. Also, if I was streaming it and there would be people watching, and then I took it and tried to edit it down and post it on YouTube, there would probably not be too many viewers on that one because you guys already seen it live, right? So that's kind of my thing, right? That's kind of where I'm coming from. How about yourself? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm good. Nothing like a cup of coffee with a side of headache. Yeah. No, no. Cup of coffee is great. No headaches, please. They no longer had to oversee the seeding of the entire suffering planet farms, no longer had to harvest said planets and carry the embryos of demons across the void. No more artists, no more masters, only the door and the call that throbbed behind it. Even by depleting the entire cargo, literally millions of souls worth of demonic incisements, the journey would still take months. Good, that gives her time to prepare. We are close. I have zero clue what is that story, Cat? What is it? It's scary, I'll tell you that. I'm not paying attention because I am trying to focus on class, but I would rather keep all my focus here. Tight. Focus on what's more important for you, okay? And that's the school, not me, okay? Just to be clear. Will the guest be someone we already know? Yeah, probably. I'm planning to do... So, obviously, I want to go for some, maybe... I want to attract... I want to pick unique people, okay? I'm already like searching through like Twitter and looking through YouTube of people who are actually like doing something interesting within their VTuber career. So I have a couple names already on my list. Some are bigger names, some are smaller names. You know, there's gonna be a place and space for everybody. Like, I'm also planning to bring some of my friends, you know. We might see Zuri, we might see Nani, you know. It's like I'm gonna do small, but I want to go big with it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I actually wanted to succeed. I wanted to be a cool stuff. So yeah, because imagine if I do it so well, you know, and I go for those, like, let's say bigger VTubers, you know. And eventually, and that's just a dream, right? But imagine that we get, I don't know, that, like, okay, my personal dream, okay, and that's not shooting too far, okay, is Cabal, okay, my Oshi, to have him on my show, okay, not gonna lie. That's 100%. The purple cult leader. But imagine that we get to like I don't know, let's say Shy Lily. Whatever. You know, like those big names, imagine, okay? So yeah, I'm kind of shooting for the stars in here. My personal goal and wish would be Cabal. Okay, my Oshi. And then, you know, if it gets the traction, the purple cult leader. Yes, I'm the other purple cult leader. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, there has been a couple inspirations from him, okay? I'm not gonna lie. They're like, when it comes to me, okay? I wanted to say thank you for the support. JD, you're fun. I'm now at 31 followers. I prefer espresso and sandwich. Don't make me hungry. Don't make me hungry, okay? I'm having my coffee, okay? And that's enough. That's enough. Bacon, egg, cheese breakfast sandwich. I'm gonna bonk you guys. You're making me hungry. Who know as a cabal, okay? We already rated him a couple times. So he hasn't been streaming now for like a couple months actually. I know that there has been some stuff going on, so he didn't really stream. But yeah, he's a he's a purple skeleton type of, like cult leader, okay? Type of VTuber. And he's funny, he's really entertaining streams, and oh my god, like he's my Oshi, okay? He's my Oshi. Right? There's been obviously some inspirations from him for my own personal brand, even though I love purple already, right? But yeah, I got some cult going on too. But yeah, anyways, just a couple. So yeah, so that's my personal goal, to like get him actually on the talk show. That would be so cool. But yeah, like we will start slow. We will start small-ish. Small-ish. And yeah, I'm going to be looking for like actual like people who are doing something interesting. Like it's not going to be just, I'm probably not gonna go with like a random VTubers that are just streaming like games and not doing anything like extra special. Like all the names that I so far have on my list, okay, are like someone who have like some really cool side projects going on, or they are not just streaming regular games, but they are like organizing stuff. So like I want to be talking to like people like that. And I'm not saying there are not gonna be like people who are just doing a regular streams as well, let's say. But like I want to have like some cool conversations, about like some really interesting stuff going on. Just do it, make your dreams come true. Hi Daisy, how are you? I see you. 5 stream streak. Thank you, thank you. Uh a purple skeleton sounds like Skeletor. Is he Skeletor? I don't know. Hold on. Let me bring something. Let me bring up something from Cabal. Let me see. Maybe his TikTok. That would be funny. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Mm, yeah. Here. Hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. 1 second. Let me go here. Skeletor is awesome, of course. I'm sure you guys will love Cabal. Like he's great. Hold on. Let me go. Let me show this. Cabal. So this is him, okay? And I'll show you some. I'll show you something. Some of his. What's funny? What's one of the funny things? Um. Oh yeah, this one's funny. Hold on. Ah, where is the here?
We have the D word banned because people are fucking weird about it. And also, as you can see by the collar, it's not, I'm sorry, Daddy, I've been banned. It's, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. All right? There's a difference. In the name of the console, the controller, and the cartridge. Amen. We have the D word.
All right, that's all you need to know, guys. I love him. Okay, I got him. Love him. Okay, so that's my Oshi. Okay, he's amazing. Okay, he's amazing.
I'm here for the Immaculate immaculate ghouly grippers. I Are you now? Are you sure about that? What's the
So
matter?
he has a
Toothless?
3D model, okay, and that's
You
just like
advanced of space? Is that what it is? I'm here for the immaculate.
okay, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm not gonna lie. And he had like before like different other stuff. Also, Bakugo, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hi Helen, how are you? Sounds like it's going to be a good time then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah. So that's what this is my Aoshi, technically. So yeah, this person if I could get on it, oh my god, that would be so amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I already don't like him. Why not, Ty? He's cool, he's funny, and he's just a random regular guy, you know? he's he like that's my type of a like VTuber, okay? This is funny, you know? That's something else. It's something different, you know? It's unique, and that's why I love it. So yeah, anyways, so that's my own personal goal, and I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but yeah, it might eventually. So yeah, but yeah, I have couple again as I mentioned, I have couple names on the list that I'm gonna be approaching soon with the stuff. So yeah, there's one thing I just need to finish couple things, and that's don't get nervous when he accepts your invitation. I don't usually get nervous. I don't usually get nervous with other people, so I think I would be fine. I would be like, "Holy shit!" at the first, you know, I'm not gonna lie, but I would be like, "Oh my god!" Like, all right, let's do this. You know, it's gonna be fun. I don't usually get nervous around people, so I think I would be fine as well. Another reason is that like because it's on the internet like this, you know, it's it's through a VTuber, right? Like it's not face to face, so that's just a whole another thing. Okay, whole another thing. I think I will be fine. You know, I don't have a problem to talk to like people like this. So yeah, but yeah, I so majority of the stuff like how the how the like the actual like quoting marks script is gonna be for like the episodes and like what I want to talk about. Like I will I will prepare. So once I get a first guest, okay, for the first episode. So I have some like starting script for the start, for the intro, outro type of stuff, and the middle part is gonna be like depending on who I get. Okay, depending on who I get for the first episode, I'm gonna be like preparing the questions and the stuff that we are talking about that we're gonna be talking about like after I get the name right, after I get confirmation from the first person. So that and that's not that hard. It's gonna be pretty easy to set everything up. So yeah, the only thing when it comes to like technical stuff, I will have to. I will have to get someone who I think I might like take Zuri or someone because we did that before together. Because I want to try out all the ways how to actually record the other person and get like everything I need the way it's need to be done. So I need someone who has the VTube Studio, the multiplayer thing, and also I want to try the stream together or possible. I don't know. Hold on, Jack, are you still in here? I saw you here. A little. Jack, what was the page that we were doing the interview that you are doing the interview with people? It was my birthday. Helen, wait. When it was your birthday? Doesn't matter. Happy birthday. Helen, happy birthday. I hope that you had a good day. But yeah, 28th. Aww. Wait, what? Oh, 28th. Okay. I was like, wait, are you 28? No. Oh, 2 days ago. Well, happy birthday, happy birthday. Wait, hold on. That was that was Wednesday. Ah, I see. Well, good, good, good. Alia Queen, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome on the green side. So yeah, I don't know if Jack is still here, Jack Jinsuki. But yeah, like I'm trying to figure out if I will do like a, because I know that not everybody has the VTube Studio multiplayer thingy, so it's gonna be kinda, yeah, I'll have to figure that one out because I'm mostly focusing like the recording and everything about the VTube Studio multiplayer. But if they don't have it, the next one is stream together browser source, but that one can be kind of like all over the place with the internet connection. So yeah. So yeah. Oh my god. Bots! Bong them, please. 1 and 2. I'm good. What about you? Oh, doing great, doing great. We're chilling, yapping, talking about the upcoming PurpleWave talk show. So yeah. So yeah, so the stream together, we'll see how it's the, and or I want to know, I would love to know, I will text Jack separately, I think. I would love to know some other things, how I can actually like connect with someone for free and have the best possible output of their model for my recording. Because I want it to be great, okay? That's another reason why I don't want to do live streams, because it means, because internet connection scuffs, all of those stuff happens, and I just want it to be good quality, okay? That's what I want. Happy birthday. Those are my initials. HB. Really, Helen? Tomorrow is my birthday. Well, happy birthday in advance, Alia. My coffee's getting cold, guys. Nice model. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's my custom model. So yeah, so that's one of the things that I will have to figure out, how to capture in the best way possible the other person's VTuber model. Also, I need to finish up. I want to make a like a intro for the show, like like some cool intro video that's gonna be like, like when you have a talk show, like there's some type of like, the logo flies over, and there's a this shot and this shot, with some music in the back going on. So I have an idea already. It's gonna be like up to like, I don't know, 20-30 seconds long, nothing too crazy, the intro video and on the start of each episode. So that's what I need to finish up, and then also create a template for my credits at the end. But that's about it. And then it's all about like when I get the guests, and we're gonna be talking, and we're gonna be recording and everything. So yeah, looking forward to that. Like it's this close to actually happening finally. So that's why I was like, now at this point I can just like, I can post the coming soon, new talk show going on and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that. Who would have guessed Megan is not my real surname? I know, right? It's actually my tribe, the Mandarin tribe. Oh, we know, we know, we know. And Foxy 2003, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We all know Helen is forever young. True. True. We are all forever young, okay? We'll never die. Just look at me. I didn't age. Only mentally. Forever young. I want to be forever young. Right? Everybody wants that. Mandarin tribe. Oh, because Mikan is. Yep. You know, she's smart. Helen is smart about her lore. When you think about it. Rain Rosewood, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. All right, hold on, chat. Hold on. I wanted to do. So I only posted this one, but hold on. You guys wanna see some? Excuse me. So smart. Yeah, right. Well, for be one of the youngest here, that is true. That is true. You're probably one of the youngest one. I can show you guys. Hold on. The intro. The vibe is giving burlesque sorceress. Wow, I never thought about that. I never thought about that. Interesting. Hi, how are you, Rain? I will show you guys my. So I only showed the teaser, right? But I want to show you one thing, guys, and that's I'll show you guys the logo. It's not that big of a difference. Not difference. Here we go. Oh. It's not really visible on this. Hold on. Let me go here. Hi. Inception. Hold on. That's not what I want. Bloom. There we go. And let me add it here and show you guys here. Image here. Oh my god. Big. How'd you guys like it? I think it looks goddamn nice. I'm peachy. Glad to hear that. So yeah, I was playing in Canva and everything, you know, to create all of those cool stuff. And I will probably play in Canva a little bit more. So yeah, I like how it looks. It fits you because you look nice too. Aww. Shoo, Helen. Shoo. And I need to hold myself back right now, okay? Because I have the studio, I have the camera angles, I have everything done. So I don't want to spoil too much for you, right? So the only thing that I wanted to show you today was, or talk about, is just how it's gonna look like when it comes to the scripts and everything. And I was just I will show my logo, right? So this is it's not that different from the ow, from the announcement, from the trailer photo that I posted, right? But yeah, I'm actually really happy how this turned out. Pyramidal, hello, how are you? So yeah, I'm looking uh I'm looking forward to that. If I guessed your real name as a could we be friends in real life or would you forever ban me? No parasocialism here, okay? We wouldn't be friends. We wouldn't be friends. I'll tell you that much. I've never actually listened to a talk show besides the Man Eater podcast. So that's the thing. Like Rain, I noticed you're new here, so um I'll explain for you a little bit. So there has been an idea in my mind going on for a couple of months already. And Earthlings, which is my chat, my community, we were talking about how it would be a cool uh, it would be a cool thing. It would be a cool thing to like do some type of a podcast or something. And it's not and the podcast was like the first idea, but like those type of things are like it's cool, but at the same time, it's a lot of people are doing that nowadays, right? And especially on like live streams. And I was like, I want it to be a little bit different, a little bit more unique, and has its own like format, you know. So I was thinking, what if I do like a talk show, like not a not a not a podcast type that is like 2 hours long, but like literally like 40 minutes talk show with different people, talking about like the people and stuff like that. So how you have the host and the couch, and they are talking, they are switching places once the new guest comes, that type of stuff, and make it like a little bit more fun. So yeah, and I've searched through YouTube and like on other platforms if anyone is doing this type of format, and there has been only one person that I actually found that was like an actual talk show with everything. Because usually people call it talk show slash podcast, and it's literally just them talking for 3 hours on a stream, which that's not how I want it, okay? I want it to be edited, relatively short, good production of stuff, and not just taking a VOD from live stream. So that's kind of my thing. So yeah. So that's the idea, and I didn't find anyone else who would be doing that format, right? Again, there's just one person that I know about that they are doing something similar, but they are doing it on a Whoop chat, which is like the 3 to 5 minutes, very quick, like uh, same kinda ish interviews, um, on a live stream. Which there's nothing wrong about it, right? But like again, I want to do it a little bit different, a little bit better, right? So like taking the real talk shows, the real live TV talk shows that you guys can see, and turn it into a VTubers thingy, with VTubers, and I think it's gonna be cool. Like so far, it looks great, and I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, that's technically what is it gonna be like. Technically, it's low key kind of podcast as well. Can be a podcast. You can just listen to it. You don't need to necessarily watch it. But I think with everything that I have prepared, it's gonna be looking nice. The logo is the only sneak peek we will get. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I will, once the intro is done, I might do like extra, like a video trailer for like the first episode. I might be doing like a small trailers for like all the episodes, with the guests. I think that could be fun. Just like it's in real real life talk shows. That could be fun. You know, like advertisements for that. I need to think about that. I need to think about it. But yeah, anyways. It would be a Czech name, so it wouldn't be easy anyway. Oh, you think so? Czech name, something like Krzhneva. So that's actually not a Czech name. That sounds more like Polish or like Ukraine or Russian name more. I don't think I ever heard about anyone from Czech Republic that would have this name. So yeah, anyways, this is the logo. I'm really proud of it. Looks really nice. I'm gonna switch the logo back to this as a little advertisement, you know, for future. Because why not? I studied Chinese in high school. I know a bit of Spanish thanks to my dialect, a bit of French in the middle school, and English because English. Oh, Helen is so much into learning languages. The other day she sent me some weird Czech reel on Instagram or where it was, and it's just like it's so. I will not lie to you guys. I'm cringing so hard on any Czech like comedy stuff. Sometimes they are just like so weird, like, and I don't understand. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't mind skits like of like, teacher be like, you know, that type of stuff, or like, this lady in this supermarket be like, you know, those type of stuff. What about Eliška Aze? Is that Czech? More importantly, is that your name? Eliška is Czech. You're right. That's the name. Technically, the English version of Eliška is Elizabeth or Eliza, something like this. And no, it's not my name. It's not my name. But it's actually, Eliška is really nice name. I'm not gonna lie. If one has it, they should flaunt it. Nika, what are you talking about? So, yeah. Especially the one that Helen sent me. Is it close to your name? Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So goddamn far. um so yeah, that particular reel was like really goddamn weird and weird Czech humor that I just don't get and I found really cringy. That's why Helen, I was like, I have so many questions. You know, it's not your fault. Nothing you did. It is just like, yeah. Italian dialects is the toughest challenge a language learner could do, though. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. I don't think I ever heard any dialects from Italia, actually. Italy. Not really sure about that. There are like 100 of them. Oh, of course. Like, I'm not even surprised, you know? Like, there's, like, in every language, you have so many dialects. Like, it's not funny. I think even in Czech Republic, I'm not talking about like Czechoslovakia, right? Like, if that was, because like technically that was even more of them. But yeah, so just for Czech Republic, I think like you can tell already by like the main three, we kind of say that like people from Czech, people from Moravia, and people from Slovakia, which are the uh, three regions, let's say like that, right? The three main regions, you know, like a provinces. Hold on, provinces, right? that we are that's there is a reason why I know that like in couple, I don't know when it was, like a couple of years ago, there was this chain. The Czech Republic is not called Czech Republic anymore as official name, but it's Czechia. And there is a reason why everybody's goddamn mad about it, because Czechia is a province. It's like calling the United States Texas, or the United Kingdom Scotland, or only Wales, or just England, right? So like no. Czechia is literally just a province, okay? So, or something like that. So yeah. So yeah, we have Czechia, Moravia, and Slovakia. And then there's the Czech Republic as the whole goddamn state. Right? Or nation, country. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay. But there is definitely way more dialects just for like concrete cities, because I know that my hometown and my area has a little bit like we have this like o sounds in the way how we talk, and that's only for our part of our city, and like our the northeast of the Czech Republic, like that area. Some areas in Moravia, like Moravia on its own is already like a way too different from anyone who lives, let's say, in Czechia. So in Moravia, like you still have it like into smaller, like let's say that one city in so there's two major cities in Moravia, Olomouc and Brno. So, and they are, how far? They are 100 kilometers, not even that, from each other. And both of those cities talk a little bit differently. So yeah, it's like there's so many dialects, it's not funny. Try each of the Irish dialects, now try of each the Celtic languages. See if those would be some of the hardest. Yeah. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You're right. Yeah, Jack, you're back. Jack, I was having a question earlier, but you were not here. I'm assuming. What was the? Can you send me please the program or the site that you are doing your interviews in? Because I was talking about how I want to like record the other people for the talk show, and I'm planning to do it majority of the stuff in the VTube studio, the multiplayer thingy, if they have it. If they don't, then stream together. But I know that so Video Ninja. Okay. I need to find out this one, because I think that it might be a little bit. I'm assuming that if stream together is not being really stable, this one has a pretty decent quality, right? For recording. So I can give you a detailed breakdown if you want. Send me a message on Discord. I can tell you about it later. Yeah, sure. Send me stuff. Very good quality, low latency. Okay. Because I'm planning to do the VTube Studio multiplayer, but I know that one, like, you have to pay for, unfortunately. So I'm sure that not a lot of people actually has it. So I was thinking about the stream together, because we are not gonna be streaming as I'm gonna be recording, so it should be relatively good. But I know it's still can be still janky, especially if I'm gonna be doing like interview with someone who's from another side of the world, right? So I want to try the one that you did it in, so I have like another, plan C in that case. Yeah, every province has a different dialects, but in my experience, every city has a different dialect. That is true. Or calling Canada Quebec. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm back. You're fine, Helen. When I guessed Alishka, was it close to your name or was it completely off? Completely off. I already told you, Ty. Completely off. Uh, yep, the meme is in many languages. I sent it to Visney in Italian. Do you remember? What is Tyson in Chinese? I think it's so. The thing is that the names, like, you still pronounce it pretty much the same. It's just like written, you know, in the language, but it's pretty much the same. Oh, my coffee's cold. I need to finish it real quick. All right, done. That's what I was trying to ask as the written down. I think that in Chinese it's a little bit difficult because you don't have letters. You know, like a actual alphabet. But each of the symbols has its own meaning. So I would assume that it's gonna be a little complicated to like actually translate it correctly. I might be wrong. I'm just coming out from what a little bit of a Chinese classes I had in university, okay? Like I can totally write it in Korean, for example, because like Korean or Japanese, they have like actual alphabet, but the Chinese is just so complicated. I dropped. I dropped. I couldn't continue with that one. It was too hard. It was just way too hard. Couldn't deal with that. Also, god damn it, JD, I don't know if you're still here, but I just noticed that there has been some biddies from you. Thank you so much. I didn't get any notifications, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't see that. But thank you for the biddies. Really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Still haven't the Chinese characters on my phone yet. Oh god. I would never put the Chinese characters. Oh hell no. That would be so, oh hell. I don't understand. So when I was in Korea, I had a couple Chinese friends there. They were together with me in the university for the Korean course. And I saw them, like, their phones and like their keyboards and how they are writing in Chinese. I don't understand how that even works. I was like, what the hell? What is that? What the hell is even that? Like, that's why, like, I had a couple friends even in Czech Republic. Like when I was in the university, I was studying the Korean language. There was some Japanese there, and like anyone who was in the Chinese major, these people are nuts. I have one friend, and she has been studying Chinese for like years and years and years, and she has been a teacher in China for a couple years as well. Um, as a working experience and like an exchange type of stuff. And I still don't understand how she does it. Chinese for non-Asian countries is hard to learn. 100%. 100%. A new Bulgarian girl named Vasileva. Bulgarian is like the outer Slavic language. I actually made a meme about it. She said Russian sounded too soft to her, like French to Spaniards in Italian. Holy, it's true. I had a Bulgarian roommate in Korea, and I could catch sometimes some words that are similar, but oh my god, it was, yeah, it's still Slavic language, but it's like so far off. It's so far off. That was just a couple words that I could catch, but we couldn't actually like talk and understand each other at all. if we try to talk in our languages. Like I can totally speak Czech to a person from Poland. I can speak Czech to a person from Slovakia, obviously, from Ukraine, maybe some Russians as well. Like we can totally talk to each other in our own languages and and get what we are and like kind of get the context, still understand without speaking the same language. But Bulgaria, oh hell no. Oh hell no. I will guess your name correctly, Aze, even if it's the last thing I do. We'll see about that. I went to drink with my Chinese teacher a few years ago. I already have a list of potential chick names. Okay. I had a Taiwanese teacher. Oh, I would love to go and go to Taiwan. I'm not gonna lie. I was always kind of interested of traveling there. Like when it comes to all the Asian countries, so I've been to China, I've been to Japan, I've been to Singapore, I've been to Korea. Another one that I would love to visit would be Taiwan. I wouldn't mind also Thailand. Maybe hold on, which one is the? Let me just Google map. Give me map. What is it? So Thailand, and which one is it? I mean Vietnam. Maybe Vietnam as well. Malaysia wouldn't be bad as well. I didn't go to Malaysia. I was only in Singapore. I haven't been to Malaysia. Philippines wouldn't be bad as well, I'm assuming. Or Indonesia. Philippines, Indonesia, or Malaysia. All three wouldn't be bad. I don't know how. I have zero clue, guys. Does anyone know how? Because I'm just looking at the map right now. So there is also. So probably not to Myanmar or Burma or whatever you're calling it. That, if I'm not mistaken, is probably a little a little too dangerous. But I'm curious. Does anybody know if it's dangerous or not in like Laos or Cambodia? I have zero clue how dangerous or like good for traveling is that area. I really don't know. I'm really curious. Because I know that like Thailand and Vietnam is good. I think that each country has its own stuff, but I'm still kind of I'm just looking at the map, guys. So yeah. Bulgaria is a Southern Slovak name. Yours, Polish, Russian, and Mass aren't even Southern Slovak. Oh, we're not. Oh, is Thailand wrong? For Americans, those countries could be dangerous for tourists. Languages like Malaysian and Filipino are said to be relatively easy. My problem with those languages is that I don't like how it sounds. But that's not their fault or anything. Like I have nothing against that. It's just like I would love to visit, but like I would probably like be like I can't listen to those. Like my sister used to watch some Thai shows or dramas or something like a series, and I just like, how can you even listen to that? Like it's just like it's like I don't know. I have this weird stuff that like certain languages, if it has like some clicks or something like certain clicks or like weird sounds or something, I just cannot literally listen to them. Like it's just so hard. Like I'm getting goosebumps. It's like I feel uncomfortable listening to them. Like it just makes me react. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not. I'm not saying like it's bad or anything, and it's nothing against the people or anything. Like I lost. I get so. One of the things that like was giving me this reaction to listening to their language was my friend from Jordan. So that was my. She was my roommate in Korea as well. And every time she was talking to her parents or someone, I just couldn't listen to it. But she was absolutely she was amazing. Like she's just great, great person and everything. Nothing against it, but like, I just couldn't physically listen when she was talking in her language. Like it was just like the way how she was like using, like she had a lot of those like like breathy, I don't know how to sound it, um like sounds in her language, and I just couldn't listen to it. I always, like, every time she started talking in it, I had to put my earphones in. I like I had to listen to something. I had to mute her technically. It was just so bad. They hate us. ASMR. Yeah, probably it has to do something with that. Yeah. My sympathies? Hello, Kotsewi. How are you? Sympathies for what? Yeah, some say Vietnamese is the ugliest language, but it's actually cool. I'm recently listening to Vietnamese music from TikTok. I don't have a problem with Vietnamese, but I think that is because in Czech Republic there is a huge Vietnamese population. Like it's one of like it's like this third or fourth biggest one. We have so many Vietnamese people in Czech Republic. It's not funny. So I don't really mind. I don't really mind Vietnamese. And I remember that I used to listen to some Vietnamese songs as well, some music as well. I remember that vaguely. That was something that I had in my playlist years and years ago. Because I was hanging out a lot with like Vietnamese friends. So yeah. Like the D of Vietnamese, it's become a famous beatbox sound. I'm what? What? Like I already sometimes have a like I got very used to listening to Chinese, but like I prefer the most, like, out of the Asian languages, I prefer Korean. I don't mind Japanese. Chinese is it's too soft. It's like all those those sounds, right? So it's not that bad. I get used to it. But like anything like the Thai and like whatever language you guys are speaking in, like Malaysia and Indonesia and Malaysia, like all of those languages there, it's just like, ugh, I can't, I don't know why. I know very, very Mongolian. If it's spoken to me, I can Mongolian throat sing too. I learned from Mongolian themselves. Ooh, cool. I just remember there was a guy in our high school, and he's Mongolian. I had a huge crush on him in high school. Such a crush. Oh my god, he played volleyball as well, um, like professionally after. And I met him a couple times later in my life, and it was just like, damn. I meant to say I know a very, very little bit of Mongolian spoken. Okay, I see, I see. Alright, guys, give me a second. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, okay? I need to go to the bathroom. Be right back. I'm big. I'm big. I'm big. Here we go. Thank you, Vishni, for the lurk. Going on throat singing is nice. Yeah, it's not bad. I heard some stuff. It's not bad. Who haven't you had a crush on? After every person you said you had a crush on, I think everyone here has a bit of chance for a relationship. Hold on, what? No, what? No? I don't think I mentioned I had. I never thought about I never talked about my crushes. What do you mean, Ty? This is like one of the first times I said that I had a crush on someone. And trust me, nobody here has a chance for a relationship. We're not doing parasocial here, guys. We're not doing that. Wood. Hi, Ameja. Wood. Yeah, no. I think this is like one of the maybe I mentioned other time that I had a crush. Wait, hold on. The only other time that I said I have a crush on someone was literally in a video game. The only time I said I have a crush on someone was the Avatar game. So like in Navi, or hold on, in the Life is Strange game, Vin. I don't count those as crushes, okay? like a real life crushes, okay? That's a video game. Okay, hold on. Let's like. This is the first time I said that I had a crush on a real person, okay? In high school. And that's like over a decade ago. So hold up there, hold on there. Trust me, there's nothing here no one here, and I don't mean it in any bad way, guys. I love you all, but you guys are on the internet. This is not gonna happen. You're my community, and that's about it. I don't think I have a video game crush, plenty of anime crushes. Oh, come on. I have so many. Okay, come on, like Geralt. Absolutely, 100%. Vin from Life is Strange. Solek from Avatar. Who else? Let me think. Oh, Vernon Roach from The Witcher as well. I had a movie crushes, like or series, right? Like I had like crushes on like that's the thing, like fictional characters. Okay, it happens. It happens. I don't have an Ozzy crush. Does that count? Yeah, it's completely fine. Please, guys. I hope that you don't have a crush on me. Please. That would be just weird, okay? That would be just weird. You know, one thing that I kind of believe that is important when it comes to like VTubing and in general, you know, streamers, content creation, set up boundaries, you know, if something is making you uncomfortable, you know, no parasocialism, okay? Yes, I'm not gonna lie, there are certain people in our community that I'm a little bit more close to, but like in a friend's way, okay? We're like playing games together, okay? Like we hang out together like that, you know? There's nothing, but it's still over the internet, but like, it's like friends, but low-key quoting marks, okay? Because we still don't know each other in real life, right? So, but please, no crushes, guys. No crushes here. What about friend crush? Like someone you would like to be friends with, but can't because privacy and whatnot? I never heard about that. I mean, technically... I don't know. Okay, hold on. So I still see the difference, okay? Amazing! I need to put those numbers up. It needs to be more costly. Oh my god. Soul Wolf, thank you so much for the follow in the most terrible moment. God damn it, Amasia. So like I have a difference between between like like obviously like friends in real life and then friends on the internet who knows about your real life stuff, and then friends they are just like friends that doesn't know anything about your real life, right? So like I think that there are differences about that, because there are certain because I'm not like there's certain, okay, I'll say this, there's certain members of our community that I have been friends for many years at this point, okay? So they know a little bit more about me in a real life because they have been, for example, following me since I was ever since I was a flesh tuber. So they know how I look like and all of those stuff, right? There's nothing wrong about it, okay? I rebranded, it's on me. So I tend to trust these people a little bit more, right? So I count them as a friends because I know a lot of things about them. They know a lot of things about me. So I count them as a real friends, okay? But any friends that has been made since I've become a VTuber, and that you guys don't know how I look like, what's my real name and stuff like that, you know, more personal things, like those are still like friends, quoting marks, but you see the difference, right? You guys understand what I mean by it, right? Why weird if someone has a crush on you? A crush is a crush. At least I'm not tracking your location down like an absolute creep, but you're saying that you want to do it. You also want to you also, Ty, want to find out my real name and stuff like that. So isn't that a little weird when you think about it? Why I did it? Oh, you didn't do anything, Soulwolf. You didn't do anything. It's just Amasia made me bald, and then you immediately followed. So I'm like, why? Every time somebody makes me bald, I get either new follows or I get raided. You know, it's just like the worst possible moment. Oh, I'm at my lowest, okay? I'm being bullied. Men sometimes get man crushes, like men we admire for the masculine traits. Do women get crushes like that? Like Ryan Reynolds? Hold on. No. Not Ryan Reynolds, Amasia. If we are talking about man crushes, you know, man on men crushes, Henry Cavill. Come on. You gotta get that one there. Do women get crushes like that? Yes, I do. I do. And it doesn't have anything to do with like being like, let's say, bisexual or anything. Because I know for sure that I am not. Okay, I'll say this. I not identify because that's not the right word. Like, I am straight, okay? I'm straight. I don't think that I would be like bisexual. I used to have those feelings like way before, but not anymore. Like, I'm 100% sure now. But I can, like, if I see, I have like girl crushes, you know, like, oh my god, she's beautiful, she's the queen, you know, she's great. I do have those. I do have couple girls that I, you know, look up to, and I'm like, yes, queen, that type of thing. You know, it's low. It's like that, but like, there's nothing. Like, I wouldn't have a sexual relationship with her, okay? That's what I mean. It's you guys know what I mean by that, right? I'm also a joker, and I ask a question. Let's say I would find your home for your food and not for you, so that has to down something in your accusation of me. It's the same goddamn thing. You would still find my home. That's still That's still my privacy, okay? Yeah, no, not gay. Like how men idolize Arnold Schwarzenegger. Ooh, that's an old one. But yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, nowadays is more like nowadays is more like Henry Cavill, right? Yeah, true. True, true, true. 100%. For the muffin, nothing more. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I feel naked. This looks without the hair, it looks like I actually have wings. Jeez. Oh my god. Hearing as I talk about different crushes and what not was not on my Friday bingo card, but here we are. I mean, we talked about the Mongolians, and I just remembered that there was a Mongolian guy in my high school, and I used to have a crush on him, and I don't know how we got here. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Nothing wrong about that. Okay. I don't know what else. Okay, what else do we want to talk about? Throw the topics. Throw the topics. I'm sorry. No quilting today? No, I don't really feel like playing today. I'm gonna be working on some stuff after we are done. So, yeah, no quilting. Also, we've been on for already 2 hours, so we'll be probably finishing up soon. So yeah, I just didn't want to skip over stream because I was planning to play yesterday, but I was mentally ready for yesterday, you know, for playing, but because of the headache and everything. And today I usually don't stream, so I have like other things that I want to do. So yeah. So I was just like, I'm just gonna stream. Are we gonna be just yapping? You know, I'm like talking about the PurpleWave and talking about like some stuff. You know, just hang out together. Um, yeah, that much. That much. I know I said that. I know, I know. I said that we might do an extra stream this week, but unfortunately, I'm glad that I can actually do like the normal amount of streams. But yeah, guys. Also, I posted in Discord. I just posted in a chit chat. I didn't actually make it an announcement, but I posted the movie night. It's gonna be tomorrow. Um, we're gonna be watching the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and I think next week we might do like purple. Oh, sorry, purple. What I'm doing? What the hell was that? Okay, we're going to do Friday and Saturday again, and we might do a series. And I'm thinking it's gonna be either. I think we might do Hawkeye series, and I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking forward to that one. Same here, Major, but the topic was brought up in a way by not just me, but by Azza and a couple others. I know, I know. Hey, as I do say I love you at the end of every stream I join, but I'm originally from British Isles. Um, yeah, I know you do say that. A lot of people do say that. What does it have to do with anything? Oh, okay, one is good. Yeah, I love it too. I really enjoyed that. It was really good. So I'm looking forward to that one. I'm trying to like still because right now we are at the phase when there's like all the series and all of those like movies, they're like kind of happening at the same time, so there is no real like timeline how to go with them, you know, like there are certain stuff that like I have to definitely like watch, like let's say, so there's so we definitely have to watch like Quantum Mania, and I think, is there anything else? uh I don't know. I don't think so, actually. I think the Quantumania is the only one that we have to watch because they have Kang in there, and the last one to like close the Kang section because, well, Disney decided to scrap it completely. Is Loki too, right? So the reason why we still haven't watched the second season of Loki is because we still haven't watched every other movies or series that includes some type of a Kang story, right? Because the Loki 2 is the conclusion to it. So yeah. So that's the only thing that is like has some type of a timeline in there. But it doesn't really matter which one we go for, right? So like, or for example, there's this timeline with like we just watched Falcon and Winter Soldier, right? So the next one's gonna be Captain America Brave New World, right? So it goes like that. And over there, saying I love you or calling you love is a way of showing appreciation or calling someone friend in a way of just a friendship. Oh, I know. I know. I know. I do call you guys darling and stuff like that, right? So, and there's nothing, you know, like romantical about that. So, I know how these things work. I know. Guys, don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. So, yeah. Anyways, as I'm saying, Aze, I know. So yeah, guys. So that's the movie night. We talked about the Purple Wave enough. I don't know, guys. Do you have any questions about the like talk show? If you're like curious about something, let me know. I'm trying to think about other stuff. I have a question. Hi, Ike. How are you? Welcome. How you doing? Shoot. Feel blah. If you feel free to ask the questions. Like at this point, I'm just. What is it? What is it about? I just arrived. What is it about? What about? Necessarily have a questions. I just hope you enjoy it. I will ask if a question ever does come up though. So yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention. What is a purple wave about? Oh well, are you familiar with like a talk shows, like a TV shows? You know, talk shows when like there's a host and they're inviting guests on their show and they just talk about certain topics or what the guest is doing or what they're about. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, so that's technically what I'm gonna be doing. Very simply put. I mentioned it before today, but yeah, I searched the internet, I searched the YouTube, I searched like other places. If anybody's doing in a VTubing scene in this way, in this format, uh, what I'm planning to do with the Purple Wave, and I couldn't find anyone. There is one person that I know about is doing a talk show style stuff, but it's only on live streams and it's only on Whoop Chat, which is like super short and it's not like like something like it's really cool and I love how they are doing it. It's a really interesting way of doing things, but like it's not the way how I am planning to do it. So I think I'm gonna be pretty unique in that, and with the way how I want to do like the production of it and like editing and everything. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's gonna be really cool. Like most of the other stuff are like interviews, which are not bad, obviously, like all of the cool things, but like they're either too long for like people are not watching much, or they are doing it on live streams, and then they are not doing any extra production after or like editing after. They just take the VOD and post it on YouTube, which I don't want to be doing that because that one is not, yeah, it's not the way how I want to do things. So yeah, and it's not gonna be only podcasts, and I want to do like extra like funny, interesting stuff in there. So yeah, looking forward to it. Oh, I'm back. Let's go. um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, like it's gonna be interesting for me to like go to like the like texting texting around different VTubers that I find really interesting and really cool. Also, especially the bigger names. Damn, that's gonna be something. Mm, like if they want to join my PurpleWave, right? Well, as I'm now very excited to see what you come up with. Good luck. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's we'll see how the first episode's gonna go. I have a person in mind that I would love to do the first episode with. I don't know if they will be able to do it with me, but I think, will you do like mini games with guests or icebreakers? Yep. 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 Is the plan. Is the plan with the mini games. Right, a seeker. Thank Thank you so much for the follow. Sorry guys, I just heard knocking and I was just like, what the hell? um so yeah. So they're gonna be like a mini games stuff. Also, there's gonna be like a some type of an intro of just me, right? Not with the guest, and then I will like introduce them, coming, uh, make make them come in and stuff, all of those stuff. Of course, like within the VTubing like abilities, right? So that, and yeah, hopefully. So again, the first episode, I have a certain person in my mind that is Loki, big big name, Loki big name. Okay, you can tell jokes like the beginning of the late night. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like those type of stuff. I'm gonna be doing those stuff. I'm planning to do this. Okay. Or like funny stories or something like that, like that's exactly what I'm trying to do. um so yeah, the first episode with the person that I have in my mind, I don't think that they will turn down on me. I don't think so. I think they will actually do it with me, I think. And it's a bigger name. It's a person with over 20,000 followers. I'm just gonna tell you that, guys, okay? So um I'm looking forward to that. I would love them to be the first. So we'll see. And then I will obviously like go for like where whoever I want. I want to do a couple friends for sure. Um but yeah, I'm coming to it like Loki, I will be very picky about who I want to invite for now, because I don't want to run into a moment when I get some, because I don't know you, Jack, we were talking about it in your interview, right? That like sometimes you like get certain VTubers that are like they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do the interview with you and everything, and then it's like really hard to have a conversation because they don't really talk back to you, like they just like answer with one word and that's about it. So I want to do a little bit more research on the people who I'm getting in my talk show, right? Because I want people who can talk, who are really good entertainers, right? So I'm not gonna go just for random streamers, random VTubers. Like, there's nothing wrong. Be as picky as you like, Aze. After all, it's your show. I know. It's just like I really want some really interesting people that can talk, you know? Because sometimes it's just like that's my. It's true. Some people understand assignment and others don't exactly. Yeah, like it's the same on the Whoop chat. You know, sometimes like I don't want to be. It's a talk show, right? I am not the. I'm not the main. I'm not the center of the attention. You are supposed to be. You're the guest. You're the one that is supposed to be revolving around. So if you just come and just be like responding with like one word, it's so hard. It's so hard. Hi, Az. It's so nice to meet another practitioner of the esoteric arts. Oh, hello. How are you? What esoteric arts are you practicing? I'm really curious. Let me know. Wait, you have to talk in a talk show? What a twist, right? Like you can ask Ike, you can ask Jack. Like Jack is doing all of those interviews, right? So that's how we met because Jack asked me if I want to come uh to his interview, right? Jack was my first interview like that ever. Then I also did interview with Eric. So so like that's the whole thing. Like sometimes like people are like, oh yeah, I will do it, but then like you would assume that streamers, people who are live on stream, you know, and doing have have some type of a presence, know how to talk. But then you come, you know, then you come like you get together and like you start to talk and then you find out that they are like that they don't know how to speak, they don't know how to talk, and it's just like, oh my god, you know, now I'm not really surprised why you are not growing as a streamer in a low key, you know. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's nothing like it's just like you guys know what I mean, okay? You know, like I don't want to be mean, but some people unfortunately don't have it. And it's weird extra, especially when they agree to do like interview, they don't know what does it mean. Renaissance is always critical. No, not Renaissance. Oh my god, I can't read. I can't read, Nico. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. I cannot pronounce this one. No, I can't. Sorry. I was like Renaissance. No, that's not Renaissance. Most of it is based on ancient Egyptian mysticism. Ooh. That's cool. I loved ancient Egypt. Like I'm so into it, but like I never actually looked into the mysticism and like mythology type of stuff. So that's actually cool. That's actually cool. Do you have any examples? However, one of the closest relationship I developed from the interviews was from the shortest interview. Yeah, that can happen. It doesn't really matter how long interviews are, right? Like it can be like the longer it is, probably like you have more things to talk about, but at the same time, like short ones are not bad either, right? And back, what did I miss? Not much, Whitney. We're just yapping. Let's just keep yapping. Also, the people most likely to stop talking to me were almost always the biggest names. Like, do you mean like stop talking to you like after the interview was done? Like, did they just never talk back again? I yeah, that I understand. I feel like some people, some VTubers also have like a feeling that they are going into certain stuff, into certain like interviews and like other people's projects, just and they feel like they are doing a charity work. If you guys know what I mean, you know? They feel like, oh, he's or they are like a cloud chaser or something, and they are using me for just publicity or something like that. And yes, sometimes it is the case, obviously. Uh like of course, like having someone big and famous is low key like, oh, it's gonna help the popularity of my thing, obviously. Duh. But like, if the person still have a like, if you I just don't understand, like, if you genuinely had a good time, you know, and like enjoyed what you were working on with the said person, I don't understand. And especially if that person also like comes to you after the fact and like still have tries to have an interaction and stuff, I don't understand why would you like ignore them. That's just, at that point it feels like, oh, so you're the one with the nose up. I'm better than you, I don't want to talk to you anymore, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, you don't bring anything to my table, you know, so why? It's just yeah, that's all of those small streamers matter. I want to support small accounts and that shit. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I see. uh, there has to be at least some sort of back and forth. People don't know how to actually have a conversation anymore and usually just talk at the other person while never giving them a chance to talk. It could happen too. And especially when we are talking about talk shows and interviews, like, if the host has this problem of not letting the guest talk, then you're not you're not you're you're not a good host, okay? You're not a good host, and this is not how it's supposed to be done. If I have a guest that can actually talk more and not letting me talk, Loki, it's not that big of a problem. I mean, could be still a problem, but like, that's actually what I want. I want the guest to talk, right? But a lot of people, what, like, we actually have the other problem, right? Because there's so many people out there that don't know how to talk. And when you say, "Oh, I invite you to this interview," you know, speak whatever you want, you know, talk about whatever you want, and you ask a question, and all you get is a one word or two word answer. It's really hard. It's really hard to do like what you're trying to do, right, as a host. I'm very new to it all, but I hope the one day join the justified adepts by passing through and surviving all of the gates of the underworld. Ooh. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. At the same time, scary as hell. Not gonna lie, like, especially anything about the ancient Egypt, like, that's like extra. Like, that's another level for me. Like, like, yeah. But that's really cool field to explore, like, 100%. But I would be very careful about that. I think I have a way too much respect to that part of mysticism. Many of them basically just ignore it. They don't want to be friends, which I understand. I mean, yes, there is that possibility of it, of course. But like, again, if you guys had genuine good time on the interview and it was something you enjoyed to work on with the person, then there is no reason to like not to at least acknowledge, right, the person that you were working on with. But that's just my opinion, obviously. It is what it is. It depends on the person. Yeah, I mean, yes, sure. It's tempting to think they're considered, but I think they just don't want to feel used for their audience. Yeah. but that's just like, that's just assumptions, right? That's just assumptions in the end. So why not to just like talk it through, with that said person, right? That's why I'm kind of planning like the way how I'm gonna be like approaching these people that I've never talked to before, let's say, or like, you know, I'm gonna be trying to like approach it the best way possible. I know it's not easy, but I will try to like approach it the best way possible to not to sound like, oh my god, I want to use you for clout, that kind of stuff. Depends also on the reason why you do content creation. That's there's people there just to make it big, not to make friends. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I'm okay. The reason why I want to do PurpleWave is because I always liked those shows. I watched it with my parents. I grew up on those things. We have multiple talk shows in Czech Republic TV. And I just like the format, and I love to talk to other people. You guys know that. I'm a yapper, okay? I'm a yapper. I love to talk. I love to listen. So I think this is gonna be cool, especially meeting like other really cool people that are doing some really interesting stuff within content creation. So that's why I want to be searching for some uniqueness out there. And like give the I don't like I cannot say that I want to give a spotlight because like I'm still small. But I think because this format doesn't exist anywhere, or at least I haven't seen anyone else doing this in a VTuber community, I think I have a good chance of succeeding with this. But it's just it's just what I think. Crash real bad. Like nobody's gonna watching this, let's say. But the fact that I'm planning to do it offline and only on YouTube, and not streaming it live, I think that's already something that's gonna help me a little bit. Like that's one good way to approach this thing, I think. Or maybe social anxiety at its finest. And that's another reason why I want to do it offline and not live, because also I think it's going to be just me and them, and it's going to be like we can take our time. It's not live, nobody else is watching currently. It's going to be edited, so it's going to be way more easier for the people to like get comfortable. I do hate talking in English because as my accent progress, it's actually turning me into constantly rolling my letters constantly. Come on, look at me. Look at me. Come on. Like, I have an accent. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny as hell. Talking to, like, native speakers and stuff, right? So, combine social anxiety with inability to say no, and you have the stress overload combination. Oh god. It is very dangerous. In fact, the ancient text that details it is missing parts because it is magically very dangerous to read it in full. I'm not surprised by that. The form of my accent came about before you heard my voice on your first subathon, and you can kind of hear it. I get made fun of for it. I was afraid of being picked on, so I didn't speak, and is the reason I have delayed my plans of making videos. So I hate my voice too. I hate my voice. 100%. I think it sounds like a screeching cat. But I get used to it, and you guys love it, apparently, so why? I just get over it. Well, if you ever need a guest for your show that isn't big, I can hook you up with people who know how to talk. Like, Jack, if you have someone, you know how I went to you and I recommended you some people, like Shira or Paradox and stuff, you can obviously send some people my way as well. I'm planning on like creating some like a application that people can use to like actually like apply to be on my show at the same time. So yeah, I'm planning to do that, like that people can actually like offer themselves and not just me going out and asking people. But I'm still gonna be kind of picky. But yeah, if you have someone that is really interesting with what they are doing, you know, some projects, some interesting, cool stuff in content creation, it's gonna be good. Bring the appers, yes, yes, yes. Hi, I'm looking for a girl failer. Not gonna find anyone here, but you can still stay here, Playful Bite. There's no girl failures here. I'm not a girl failure VTuber. Not doing that stuff at all. Your voice has a very soothing major feel to it. It's very relaxing. What's wrong with you guys? I still don't understand. I still don't understand. You guys keep saying that, and then I'm listening to myself back on like when I'm creating like clips from the stream, and then I'm listening to my voice. I'm like, how is this relaxing? How is this nice? How is this nature? How do you guys like? How is it soothing in any way? Your voice is far from a screeching cat. That's Chibidoki. Okay, but hold on. She's a little gremlin. That's a difference. But I still feel like the those type of like sometimes I have that type of voice. This is screeching cat. That's what I feel like it is. If I recorded my voice and posted it on your Discord, what channel would it post in? Probably media. Media's fine. I seem to be collecting VTuber Discord servers like a Pokemon card. Yeah, it happens. It happens, yeah. You know, unfortunately, yes, like there's so many like everyone has its own everyone has its own Discord server, and then like when you are trying to be part of communities, it's just like there's so many of it. So many, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but everyone hates their recorded voice. Yes, you're not wrong. Even though I got used to my voice. I got used to my voice. Like I don't mind it as much anymore. Like I'm already like I came to. I'm fine now. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. I sometimes when I'm like editing something and and trying to like sometimes I have like sounds and words and the way how pronounce things. It's just sometimes I'm like, why are you doing that? But yeah, I'm like now I'm a little bit more. I hated it way more. Now I'm like, I can actually listen to myself. It's fine. I got used to it. Hi, Azret. Drossel or get a get a get a. I don't. I sax. I revolution. I have zero clue what these things are. For whatever reason, it sounds Dutch or German. I don't know. I have zero clue what that is. Our voice sounds so much better in our head thanks to the shape of the bones and the resonance. I'm trying to I'm trying to I'm trying to think if I actually that screeching cat voice is also Iron Mouse? No, she's the squeaky one. Those are squeakies. The squeaks. Those are the cute voices. But yeah, I'm kind of trying to think if I like my voice how I hear it in my head. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I like. I never liked it recorded, and I don't think I even like it as it is in my head because I don't think that I have like a girly voice at all. But that's just me, okay? That's just me. And that is true about the voice. Eastern European accents are very flattering for women, from my experience. Men, on the other hand, okay, hold on. We're not Eastern European, okay? We call it. Let's call it just Slavics, okay? Let's call it Slavics because we are. Okay, Czech Republic is a Central Europe, okay? We're not Eastern Europeans, nothing like that, okay? Let's call it Slavic, you know? Let's call it by the family language name, okay? Eastern European men are funny though with the voice, especially Russian. Don't be a debil, okay? Which one do you like more? I have zero clue what these things are. It's 100% like German, but I don't know what these things are. What the hell it is? Damn it. Okay, so this is some type of a what the hell is this? Fireball, human or robot? I never heard about these things ever in my life. And what's this? Thank you Google for making it making it in German for me. Yeah, it's now my Google is German. Oh, that's mind. Okay. I don't know. I'll tell you this. I don't know. I don't know. Revolution, I have zero clue. I don't know what that is. Disney's Fireball, I never seen that. I have zero clue what that is. I cannot say. I cannot say. Sorry. If anybody else in the chat knows what that is, please answer to Revolution, but I have zero clue. I don't have an expertise in that. I have zero knowledge about that, so I cannot say. I can't say. I'm from Ireland, Jackie. My accent has originally been attractive as a male, as the Irish accents have been voted the #1 sexiest in the world. Wait, what? I've never heard that before. Too bad my accent is almost neutral now, and I'm terrible at it. It's fine. Well, to most people, it sounds a lot better in our head because we are used to it, so the recording feels strange. Sure. I don't even know what's Eastern. I just know one Romanian VTuber that says he's Eastern European, so admittedly I lump it all together. And Romanian are Romania is more like southeastern, but yes, more eastern definitely. And they actually go into that. Like those are the Balkans type of, Slavic. Those are Balkan Slavs. That's another whole category, okay? From the line of Austria and right for us Europeans. Yes, the only fireball I know is the magic Volkscast. The only fireball. Okay, I know two fireballs: the magic, yes, and the alcohol drink. Fireball, the anime by Disney, was in CGI. I never seen that. Never heard about it. Never, zero clue. Zero clue. Not gonna lie to you. Zero clue that existed, ever. Never heard about it in my life. Never seen it. I don't also watch anime, so I'm like completely out. I know that it's like the cursed AI Disney trailers. Oh my god. I don't even know about that one. But yeah, like I kind of love how yes, I'm a VTuber, but I don't watch anime. Oh my god. Catastrophe. I love how everybody assumes that I know anime. Oh hell no. It's from 2008. Yeah, no, never heard about it. Never seen it. Never ever. So that's probably okay. So that's probably that's probably not AI. So that's good. It's rare, but it does happen that a VTuber doesn't watch anime, and that's the thing. I feel like I have even seen like some big names VTubers that say that they are not watching anime. Was it Giga or who said it? I think it was Giga. I'm just coming like from what big VTubers I'm watching. And I think it was Giga who said that like she doesn't watch anime. And it's just like, yeah. Me too, girl. Me too. Remember when I asked what page I should post my recorded voice in the Discord? I will do it later when I take out the trash. Yeah, I said put it in media. I don't do Insta. How dare you, egg? How dare you? I'm an adult. I watch TikTok shorts that has been popular 2 weeks ago on Instagram Reels. Like an adult. Or whatever, how was that? They are really unhinged with the titles too. You will hear me roll my letters, but also hear the Irish in there too to make fun of my... Nobody's gonna make a fun of you. Come on. Don't worry. Young people don't have Insta anymore. Looks like it, right? I know one guy who isn't an anime fan. Yeah, yeah, okay. Here we go. Enemy spotted. Why did I hear it? Why did I hear it in the Counter-Strike voice? Damn. I use YouTube Shorts? Oh my god. No, YouTube is only for long form. But I appreciate you guys using actually YouTube Shorts because you're actually watching my stuff as well. I appreciate that. I have Instagram. Good. Some do, some don't. That's funny, that's funny, that's funny. Oh, right. Isaac, question here, okay? Shoot. I think we have about like 10 minutes left before I will probably end up the stream. Yeah, shirts are easier to make. They take less time. Actually, I mean, yes, you're not wrong, Wisney, but at the same time, I hate editing like shorts because like it has to be like there's need to be a lot of edits done if you are doing something like a little bit more complicated and not just those my like ASMR type of funny shorts, you know. I prefer long form videos editing. It's just easier. Why are your eyes orange in the social panels? Huh? Orange eyes? What are you talking about? Hold on. Social. Let me see. Socials. Oh, they're not. So, oh, I just realized that I still have a old picture in the socials. They are not orange. They are actually there's the hearts in it. There's the hearts in my eyes. This one. Hold on. Let me see. Where is it? Hearts. These is the hearts. They're not orange. Is the hearts. Let me get closer. Is the hearts. I do have stars as well. I don't really use those as much. But yeah, stars. I got the set eyes as well. Now we can combine it. So yeah. Yeah, they are red. I mean, it's kind of red, orangey. It's really bright red. So yeah, yeah. It just looks like it. I know what you mean now. All looks cool. About five. Wait, what? About 5 inches per shorts for me. Ooh. I have it because everyone in my family does, and I want to be able to communicate with them because I only have a couple of their numbers in my phone. Hold on. What was it for? Oh, I see, I see. The editing part of them, it's most annoying part. Yep. But the long ones editing takes me like weeks. I usually tend to edit the one video like in one sitting. In one sitting, like literally in one day. My editing skills are not perfect. It's not really professional, but I'm not trying to make it overcomplicated. So that's so you know. But that's just my ADHD side of things. So don't worry about it. Then it also depends on how much free time you have. True. 100%. 100%. Looks cool. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty, guys. Anything? Any last words today, guys? I need to go eat. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I want to work on some stuff. I wanna be working. I will be probably editing today, or I might be, or not editing. I might be actually recording. I might be actually recording for the intro stuff, and maybe play around with some edits and animations and stuff. Because I have a vision in my head now to make it work. Not to make it work. It's better than be a tryhard. It doesn't pay off. Especially when I'm doing everything myself, and I don't wanna get burned out because like I usually like when I work on stuff and I'm editing videos, it's always like I know what I want it to be like, and I want to do this particular stuff, and because of my ADHD, I'm if I'm not finishing up everything in like one day or two, I'm very much risking that I'm gonna get to the point when I'm like, I don't think it's good anymore. And I have like, and I want to do a different, I want to do a different topic, let's say. And that's just, so, I don't want to get to that, you know? So, unfortunately, I have to do a bunch of stuff while I'm still low-key, quoting marks, hyper focused. So, yeah. Because if I stop working on something in the middle of like in the middle, and I take a long break from it, there's a huge like each day that I'm taking a break from it, the percentage of me never coming back to it, never coming back to it, is rising. Like it's doubling every single day. So yeah, unfortunate. Thank you for the show, guys. I hope you have a great day. I thank you guys for being here and yapping today with me. I hope your friends have a great day. I look forward to the show as I'm still working on it. There's still stuff that I need to do before I want to have like all the technicalities and all the templates and stuff like ready before I get my first guest and record that session. So I really hope, I really hope that my first episode, because today is the 30th, okay, there's a 31 tomorrow, and then, yeah, so I hope that I might release my first episode in the first half of February. I really wish. But yeah, I first need to finish a couple things before I do the episode. technically the last thing that I'm kind of waiting for doesn't need to be necessarily done before I record the episode with a certain person, but it would be cool to have it already. It would be cool to have it. Cuz I still want to post like a trailer, like a video trailer, cuz right now I just posted those like posters, right? Advertisements, but I kind of want to do a video trailer as well. So yeah, we'll see how it's gonna go. We'll see how it's gonna. Don't worry, guys. I will let you guys know 100% when it's everything's gonna be ready and ready to go. You know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. Bye, as I love you. May the road be with you and have a beautiful rest of your days. Thank you. I feel you on the burn down. Yes, so relatable. True. So yeah, guys. I hope that you guys had a fun today. I definitely had a fun. It was nice to yap with you guys again. Remember, join the Discord if you're not, if you're new here. Tomorrow there's gonna be a movie night. Okay, don't forget about that. There's an event in the Discord, so join on it if you don't want to miss it. And yeah, guys, I'll be back on Sunday with our regular yapping stream probably, or maybe we might play Cult of the Lamp. We'll see, depending how I'm gonna feel about Sunday when I wake up. But hey, guys, thank you so much. I don't enjoy movie nights. I know you don't. I know you don't. I'm talking to people who do. um, have a great day. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Stay amazing. Stay magical. Look out for my, I don't know, shorts or advertisement stuff. I might be posting something during the next couple of days. Maybe. I don't know. Depending on my ADHD. Bye, yeah, guys. Thank you so much. Love you. Stay magical. Stay amazing. And I will see you guys on Sunday, okay? Or tomorrow on the movie night, okay? Have a good day. Bye, Jack. Bye, Whitney. Bye, Ike. Bye, Ty. Bye, Nico. Bye, bye, everybody. Bye, Whitney. Bye, bye. Bye, Amasia.